Alright guys, what is going on? Hell in a Cell. It is Sin Cara versus Sin Cara. Now, if you haven't been paying attention or you've been living under a rock for the past couple weeks, you would know, yes, there is in fact two Sin Caras. Ever since this started back in Money in the Bank, people have been questioning it and wondering what the heck happened, where this came from. At Hell in a Cell, these two are going to face off to determine the real Sin Cara. But where this all started was back at Money in the Bank when Sheamus supposedly injured the real Sin Cara through a ladder and he was out for 30 days. The true story is he failed a drug test. Therefore, he was suspended under the WWE wellness policy and was basically unable to compete. There was speculation of that and also of them not copyrighting the name Sin Cara in time, and other entities might have had it. I'm not sure exactly where that went from, but he was suspended due to failing a drug test. So what does that mean? The WWE went a week without Sin Cara, and they were like, no, that's enough of that. So they brought in FCW talent Hunico. Now, if you don't know who Hunico is, if you've been watching the Sin Caras, the guy that looks a little bigger and a little beefier. And I'm pretty sure he's the one with brown hair, not blonde hair. I can tell him apart, based on the physique. Because if you guys remember, when after Money in the Bank, when Sin Cara came back, he was a little bit more beefy. And some people were like, wait, he gained like 20-some pounds. Actually, it was a couple weeks after Money in the Bank. It wasn't right after. It was right before the next pay-per-view. And right away, people were like, oh, he's actually doing a lot better. Because there was a lot of people in the IWC, the Internet Wrestling community, that were super upset with Sin Cara because of all his botches. And now, if you guys don't know, if you don't read spoilers or the online sheets, Sin Cara, a lot of the times on SmackDown tapings, they have to redo the matches because Sin Cara botches too much. I think Justin Gabriel, I saw one SmackDown, they filmed it 3 times because of all the botches. Now, I don't know if I can really criticize him too much for that because they do a lot of high-flying crap, and I'm sorry for a lot of these repetitive moves, guys. I did not make the cause, so don't complain at me. Complain at the guys that made the cause. I just worked with the moveset that I had. And there's not very many moves. So when it comes down to Sin Cara versus Sin Cara and what I think is going to happen in Money in the Bank, Hunico is going to go in the black and Sin Cara is in the blue. I'm pretty sure that's how it's going to go. I don't know why the original Sin Cara would feel the need to switch to prove himself. I think the original Sin Cara would stay in blue. I could be wrong there. I guess I really haven't paid attention. But I do like the fact that they're doing Sin Cara versus Sin Cara because Rey Mysterio versus Sin Cara is out of the picture. It can't happen for a while because of Rey Mysterio's injury. So it's a good time filler. And I think I'm a little disappointed they did rush this one. I think doing it at this pay-per-view was kind of a waste. They've only had 2 or 3 weeks of build-up. And compared to the other matches on the pay-per-view card, though, I do give it credit because it's actually have some proper build-up. But because Hell in a Cell and Night of Champions is only a 2-week gap throughout the year, it kind of limits what you can do. Now, I think it's going to be a great match. I think there's going to be a lot of botches, a lot of, mess-ups. But hopefully they can show us something, and hopefully we figure out who the real Sin Cara is. Either way, I don't know if Hunico's around to stay. I don't know if he, fully, because when you're an FCW, a lot of the times FCW talent comes up to WWE. If you look at the past, World Heavyweight Champions, a lot of them are stars in the WWE now. So I think it's going to be a good match. My prediction is going to be, I'm going to say Mystico is going to pick up the victory here. I prefer Hunico. That's my personal opinion. I love Hunico. But, Sin Cara is what the fans seem to like. I don't know if the fans really like Hunico right now. They're not really behind him. But, guys, I want to know what you think. Who do you think is going to win between Sin Cara and Sin Cara? Is it Mystico or Hunico, guys? My name is Tubby Emu. Tubby out.